Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, Oprelia AI, and today we're going to be looking into another free AI tool. This one is called Getimg.Ai, or should I say Getimg? I'm not really sure I'm supposed to pronounce this, but whatever. This is a nice AI tool that does text to image and also has some nice AI editor features as well, which we're going to be looking into in a second. Now, as I already mentioned, there's a free version, but there's also paid version, which basically allow you to have more credits, and there's no credit card requirement or PayPal signing to basically get started with the trial. And there's multiple different models, so basically it's running out Stable Diffusion on the background, and this is running all on browser, by the way, so you don't need to download anything. I think it's frankly very simple to use, and it has multitude of different very neat features, which we're going to be diving in a second. So this is the main interface here. So there are, first of all, we're going to be doing an image, and then we're going to be looking into some of the other features. So there are a couple of different models here. We have Stable Diffusion 1.5, 2.1, Open Journey, 22-hour diffusion, Realistic Vision, that's a pretty good one. Dream Shaper, I use that myself. Deliberate, Dream Shaper versus 7. And there's a lot more of these when you go through the categories, styles. You have anime even here, a couple of different choices. Then we have design, just also for like objects and things like that. And then there's the Dream Booth stuff, which we're going to be exploring a bit later. But I think we're going to be going for like a generative art. I don't want to go something super realistic here, so we're going to be going with Freedom Redmond. And we're going to be using a prompt. There's also a possibility of adding an image here, and you can vary the strength of that image that is being applied to the prompt. So there's basically image to image opportunity here. We also have resolution, which we're going to be diving into in a second. So I'm just going to be doing like futuristic, Toad, samurai, and maybe just going to be doing cyberpunk, sci-fi, and let's just hyper realistic and 8K UHD. Those are probably the good ones we're going to be going for, and there are different aspect ratios here which are really good, so maybe we're going to be going for something like 3:2. That's usually what I like to do for thumbnails and things like that. And here you can choose how many like guidance scale. Usually I go for like 7. That's usually what I use in Stable Diffusion. And we're going to be generating 4 images. That is the limit. And how many steps? Usually 25 is pretty normal, but we can go to 30. And then there's the advanced tab, which is choosing this sampler. There's no, I think Euler Ancestral is Euler A. That's a pretty good one. And DPM Keras. Those are usually that I use. But let's go with DP Keras here. I'm generating 4 images. And we're going to be seeing how they basically look like. And we can choose the best one to further go on the AI editor here. Okay, this is actually pretty nice by the looks of it. And obviously there is how fast does this take, and everything is like based on a lot of different criteria. Okay, this is a bit malformed. Doesn't have let's see this one. And you can like reuse the parameters to get an image if you want to try again, and that's something you can like actually do. Then there's the upscale feature, which you can use after the as it says, we have to wait till the things. Let's look into what are the things we want to actually. This one is pretty cool. This one is probably the best, most cleanest looking design. I'm liking this one as well. This one is kind of weird helmet here. And then we have a bit of a different thing. Let's try to upscale this. So I'm going to be upscaling feature, and we'll be basically making 4 times bigger. And this is actually a very nice feature because upscaling is not really, there are a couple of different tools, and that's another video, but a lot of these programs, whatever Stable Diffusion or Midjourney, they don't actually have that amazing of upscaling opportunities. So here now we're going to be going into the editor, and this editor basically allows us to do different types of changes into these images. How do we actually zoom out here? Okay, here we go with control. So let's say there are some things we don't like about. What would be like a thing here we don't like? Okay, these buttons here, this could be something to change And we're gonna try like something like emblem. Let's put buttons. And this allows us to kind of like change different parts about our images. So there's like a post-processing feature here. So people who want to like have that editing, some people already have like different okay, it didn't actually do much of a change at all. Can we actually see realistic vision? Can we like make it steps 50 guidance? Let's try to put more of emphasis on the change, but it doesn't seem to be drastically changing here. We can try a different part in the on the image, but fundamentally, like as I was saying, there are people who are already like skilled with Photoshop like me, and we have the opportunity to basically go around and like edit these tools and, you know, I mean, edit the images and make them look different. But obviously people who don't have Photoshop or don't have any skills on post editing, these types of tools are very, very handy when you're doing images, because there's always something that is somewhat wrong about the image. Okay, so this is like total failure. Let's try something else here. Can we like make it red mask? Let's see what this does us. We don't actually need that many steps. We can just do generating, and let's see how this is actually interacting with the image. But there are some other tools here as well. So there's an eraser tool, which I want to show you next after we're done with this one. And here, by the way, you can zoom out into the image as well. So in case you're not really like having a good image, look into this. And this is the out input feature. Yeah, it's not really changing anything here. We got a bit of like more detail here, so that's actually good, but it's not what we wanted. Okay, maybe we need to use the find and replace here, like let's see if we're gonna change the eye here. And then after this is done, we're gonna be trying the eraser tool. So let's say there is like an object on the background, something we don't need. We can try to like make it change. Okay, here it like actually remove the eye. And here it has something, here it has an emblem inside it. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, the generations are not super perfect, but it removed the eye just like we wanted. So that's actually like cool. It works pretty well. And then we have the eraser. I'm gonna be putting out some bit more size into this guy, and we're gonna be making this like this. Okay. Let's just generate. Don't need a prompt, we just use the negative. Okay, background blurry. And hopefully it will do something that is very similar to the current background. Okay, well, why is it doing that on that side? Like these, no, this is not good. Why is this not going on as it's supposed to do? Yeah, I have no idea how this actually works. Like, I remember using it somehow, but yeah. No, this is just erasing. No, okay, I'm just an idiot. This is just a normal eraser tool. This is not actually erasing anything. So maybe we need to actually use the generator tool here. But yeah, let's not derail too much on this feature. So then there is also the Dream Booth, which I believe is actually behind the paywall. And you can like transform your images into custom AI models, turn your photos into text-to-image model that can generate stunning images of your chosen project. AI avatars, product shots, style replication, blah blah blah. They do have Discord. So this is a feature that is not available. So if you are choosing the basic plan, you will be getting 2 active Dream Booth models. So in case you want to like do your own LoRa's and stuff, this is a way to basically do it. Or we probably shouldn't call them LoRa's, but something akin to them. But they are still models. So and this comes with 3,000 images per month, and the free version is 100 images, so 30 times more with the basic plan. That's actually pretty good given to the fact that a competition we have looked at before. And the starter comes with 12,000, hobby comes with 24, and this one comes 60,000, and there's priority support on the pro, and also there's a lot more of these Dream Booth models basically, but everything else basically stays the same amount of AI models, etc. Whatever that is good valuation or not, I'm not sure. That doesn't seem to be like any type of monthly plan here or whatever, but that's a good thing. And now we have used 9 credits, so even though we used the AI editor here, we didn't actually lose like millions of our credits. So how many more? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So actually, like, using the AI editor is not costing you credits. You can use it much as you want to basically to post-process your images. And I think we are able to, but the only thing is negative apparently is the fact that I'm not able to add like any type of image here and edit it. So this is only the images that you basically generate. And yeah, so that's it. But I don't really have much else to add here with Getimg. I think we basically touched upon on basically everything that has gone. There's also a guide section here which goes into like explaining how does everything work, the guidance scales and errors and seed and all outpainting here. This is probably something I should have watched before I've done the video. And is this actually like making the image wider? Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So you can make the images larger. That's a very nice feature, kind of what was added into Midjourney recently. The zoom out feature is not exactly the same, but this is a very nice one. So if you have an image to generate, then you can basically build from there and expand it further. And then there's the inpainting, and this inpainting basically allows you to, this is what I was trying to do earlier. Yeah. And now this is the way I should have probably done it. So here you can put out the in-paint, and then you will put out the prompt, and it will basically change out the image into something that you're basically prompting out. So that is very nice. This is actually like really good high quality. So here you can see the before and after. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more AI stuff, especially Stable Diffusion. I'm really getting back into that. But make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with other people, your friends or whatever. And tell me what you think about Getimg.Ai. Is it good? Is it bad? Does it have the features that you're looking for? Yada, yada, yada. And I will be seeing you next time on the next video. Cheers.